welcome back to the greatest fucking podcast in the world. I'm Lloyd.
And I'm JD.
And today we got another guest, which is a Deadeye Diks, which I'm a great fan of the name. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
And you are?
Dave.
Dave from
Hart.
Deadeye Diks. And you're the drummer, correct?
I'm the drummer, yeah. Kind of the originator of the band.
Okay, so that you're the founder.
I'm
almost.
the founder in my garage.
In your garage. Well, I think that's where most
where
bands
most
were created.
bands start out,
It's the best place
absolutely.
to create a band.
Really is. We got tired of the cops kicking down my garage door for the noise, so we had
Yeah.
to move to my buddy's basement, and that's where it really took a life of its own, you know?
Well, yeah, you guys are actually just getting set up right now, right? To kind of get ready for gigs. You were saying you got a couple sets worth, and you guys are relatively new.
Yeah, that's
crowd,
right.
so-
We're an incarnation of an old band that we used to be. We got 3 of the original members, and we're probably a month away from gigging.
Okay.
We've got the feelers out there. Couple places have battles of the bands and stuff like that.
Yep.
We're going to start out there. This is the best 4 guys we've ever had put together. So it's going to be amazing once it's up and running.
Sweet, man. What kind of sound do you guys have? Because obviously I haven't heard you guys. I don't know. JD,
No, I haven't heard them yet.
So what kind of sound you guys put out?
You know, it's kind of a mix of everything. We've got alt punk, country, hard rock, that kind of thing.
Literally
It's a
everything.
mix of everything. We do covers and we do originals. So
Okay.
yeah.
So when you do your because covers, obviously you cover anything that you guys are into. I don't know. I know a couple of buddies that do covers. It's kind of sort of anything that flows. When you do your originals, what do you aim for there? Because you do the country, you do everything, but when you go original and you're writing and you guys are actually making music together, what are you trying to create? Like what sound do you guys want to sound like? What do you guys put into your music? You know what I mean?
We kind of want to, just like the covers that we do, we want to get people dancing, and we want that energy and that vibe for people. Maybe they haven't heard the song before, but it's engaging and it gets them up and it gets them rocking with us. So that's kind of stage presence as well. You guys rocking around on the stage and dancing around on the stage, but your drums, I can't see you dancing around too much. No, I'm not dancing around too much, but I get this weird habit of making the goofiest faces going, so it's...
Oh, sorry, mate. Just sprayed you. But yeah, the drummer clown face, eh?
Oh, yeah, just weird faces.
Oh, yeah, the clown face.
Yeah. I've seen pictures afterwards, and I'm like, what the hell was I doing?
Look like you're pushing one out or something.
That's right.
I used to, when I was actually, because not many people know, I used to play bass. It happened at one point in my life. For a small band when I was in high school, and the drummer there, he was really good, but I always remember his face when he used to drum. He used to put me the fuck off, because he'd look at me and he'd be like, what the fuck are you looking at? You know what I mean? Like, almost forget what we're playing.
And you know what the funny thing is? You're the biggest hater of bass there is.
I am. And I'm just sitting there like hating on myself, and this guy's looking at me. I hated bass, man. I literally, if I didn't show up, the band played anyway.
My bass player and I, we kind of lock in every once in a while, and he'll turn around and he'll forget, that the crowd's out there. So
So you guys are like in love, lust.
we're
Right.
in groove lust.
Yeah.
Just groove lust.
You just lock eyes.
But that happens
good,
a
though.
lot.
That's a
The bass and the drummer have a connection that
That's
needs
the
to
pocket.
happen, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, because a lot of people say that you don't need the bassist to play, but if
Well,
you
we've had
guys
this
are
argument
off,
a million
if
times.
you guys are off, you hear it right away.
Big time.
It's kind of bass is unheard, but if somebody plays bass badly, it gets evident really, really fast.
It really does.
Yeah. And you're a guitarist as well. I'm sure you could play bass. Dave was a guitarist before he was ever a drummer.
Oh wow! So you're also
he's a
another guy that can
multifaceted guy.
Yeah, I'm a
everything.
multilinguist.
Yeah.
Well, you
kind of
You were
linguist.
saying that you can sing as well, no?
I can sing as well. Yeah,
So
that's
while
right.
you play drums, because that's got to be hard.
Yep.
Because you're putting a lot of effort into that. It'd be hard for me to, because even when you're in the car and you're bouncing around, it's hard for me to sing.
Yeah, the boys want me to sing some different songs sometimes, but in all honesty, to try and coordinate the singing and the drumming of these specific songs, forget it. It's just outside of my grasp. So the songs that I sing are usually pretty basic 4/4. I sing a blues tune, and then I do a lot of backup on a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
So
I've always wanted to have a job as a backup
So where
vocal.
are you guys drawing your musical influences for your new stuff, Dave?
that's pretty interesting. I was thinking about that on the way over here. We got 4 different guys from 4 different genres of music.
Okay.
I'm the hardcore metalhead in the band.
Yeah.
We don't play any metal at all, none. So
you're
I
just
kind
gagging for some
I
metal.
sit back in the back, kind of a little tear coming down my face. And then we've got Greg. He's our rhythm one of our lead singers. He's a punk guy.
Okay.
And kind of rockabilly. Mick.
I like that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool stuff. Mick, you know Mick.
Yeah.
He's kind of he's a down home East Coaster, and he's into the.
Is this your bassist?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh, he's playing bass now.
Yeah, he's playing bass for us.
He's another guy that's multi-talented. He used to play guitar as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He used to
Yeah,
play
so
lead.
he plays great bass too,
Yeah.
and he's one of our lead singers as well.
Right.
He's
How
kind
annoying! These guys can do absolutely everything with
I
the
know,
instrument.
I
I
know.
can't do fucking anything. What is going on? Like honestly, it took me forever to learn the basic shit on a bass. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you see that, boys? Continuous.
It starts somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It starts somewhere. But you're a tattoo guy, aren't you?
He's the tattoo guy. I tried to, I got the apprenticeship to be a tattoo with a wrong in the wrong store with a wrong guy.
Yeah.
So I'd always love to pick that up again maybe in the future.
Yeah.
I'm more of a graffiti art kind of guy. I like to do prints, logos, sort of lettering, anything really.
I saw Prince in concert.
Prince? I love Prince, man. Purple Rain?
Yeah. Oh. you want to
he's
get laid?
awesome.
It's Prince, right?
He's awesome. When was the last time you saw him?
When he came to town.
When he came to town.
Yeah, that was,
I'd see
Did
Prince.
you do the trek afterwards? Because a lot of people that are Prince fans either know or don't know that he goes out. Like the show is not really the show you want to see. It's the after show at the club that he decides, because he does it in every city.
Yeah.
You hunt
it's
down
Prince.
where he's. Yeah, because he goes and he'll just show up somewhere and he's like, I want to play. And any place where it's the Great Assault's like, you guys are off. He's in.
I would have
And
loved
he'll
to have
play
seen
all
that.
night.
I didn't get to
It's
see
funny
that.
because a lot of people don't know too. Tupac actually was in one of his first job was touring with Prince as one of his dancers on the side.
Oh, really?
And he, I actually have a clip of Tupac, and he had to have a blow-up doll, and he had to pretend hump this doll on stage for Prince, and that was actually Tupac's first time ever on stage.
Oh, wow.
And not many people know that about Tupac, but
That is
yeah, he was
far
actually
from
a dancer
gangsta.
for Prince,
Wow.
and it was very far from being a fuck that he is,
Yeah.
now. But it's funny. Maybe I'll send the footage to you. It's funny stuff.
That'd be hilarious.
Because I got his film, Tupac's movie,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
about
yeah,
his
yeah.
life.
Yep.
And yeah, it kind of shows you his early days. And yeah, him and Prince he toured with Prince, so they were good buddies.
That's gangster.
Yeah, humping a doll.
I
know.
Prince is still the best show I've ever seen at the Dome.
Oh yeah,
It was
Yeah.
amazing in there.
Yeah.
But sorry, I'm missing out on Adam in the band too. He's our
Yeah.
newest dude. He does the primary
So
singing
there's
jobs.
5 of you.
There's 4 of us.
4 of you.
4. Yep.
4. Okay,
And,
I counted one more. How was that?
Yeah, it's complicated.
me
Like
and
6
me and
times
the
0.
calculator had a battle last week. Don't worry about it.
I have a split personality, so
Yeah.
maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Math's not my thing.
Adam comes from. He was in a corporate band, and the cat plays the telly, and he does great country stuff. So
Yeah.
you were asking, we got this wide range of musical influences. So we can't really pin it down to one specific thing. We take ideas, all of us. We all bring
Well,
3.
I'm sure as you guys carry on and start getting more fans and have more gigs, I'm sure you guys will pinpoint on something that people are really liking. You know what I mean? Because obviously you guys haven't played a gig yet as the band you're in now.
No.
So when you start playing, you're going to get a lot of feedback, right?
Yeah,
And
we're
that's
really
what you
hoping.
guys are looking for.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and
So for everyone tuning in, they know you're coming up.
Dead-Eye Diks.
Look
for
out
us.
for
Look for us in probably about a month or 2. You know,
Month or two.
month or 2.
That quick?
We'll be out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We're almost
Yeah.
ready to drop here. So
Good.
yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I miss the stage, man. I miss
Yeah.
the stage. Once you get it, it's in your blood, and
Yeah.
you just want to keep doing
Well,
it.
you and Mick were in a band together before, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Me, Mick, and Greg. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, we had another band, which is we got 4 tunes on iTunes.
Yeah.
and I think that paid for me to buy the bottle here. That's about how well we did on that. But the songs sound great. They were mixed
Do
here.
you,
in
do you
town.
want to put it out there what band it was, just so
Yeah,
people can
sure.
find that stuff too?
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's still essentially
It's
relevant.
It's
Yeah.
relevant, right?
Yeah, it's the band was Best Day Never.
Yep.
And you can look us up on Facebook, Best Day Never. And what we can actually do is we're going to be moving that page over to the Dead-Eye Diks.
So you can check out the old
that's right.
stuff and then see
Yeah.
the new stuff. All right.
Yeah, and then you look
Can
on.
you bulk move that, or do you have to make an entirely new page? How does that work?
Apparently, we can bulk move it.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Greg
It
kind of
merges
handles that.
between,
Yep.
I looked at that
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I was, because I told you about linking my art page with
Yeah,
the Facebook
yeah,
page.
yeah.
It's not actually a link. It merges the pages together.
Right,
so my
right.
art page would not exist anymore.
Right.
And it would just kind of be the
Yeah.
JD page.
Well,
So-
I mean, there's a good time obviously to do that. Like in the case of music, you know, like if you switch bands or you change your name or all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. I mean, or you merge projects or you want to build your fan base, that's a way to do it. Because I mean, just dumping and starting from zero is tough.
It really is, because I think we had probably 500-600 followers on the Best Day Never page, right?
So that is tough, but I think it's also fun for you to start all over again. You know what I mean?
To a certain degree, you know.
I don't know. It's because you're kind of, I don't know. It's like starting a game.
I mean, we're doing it essentially too with the podcast. I mean,
because you're basically restarting your stats. You know what I mean? You get to throw out exactly what you want people to hear.
Yeah.
And be exactly what you want to be if it wasn't what you was before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But like we were saying, it's relevant. I mean, there's three of the existing members. Adam's bringing in an amazing addition to the band. He's a great guy. He fits with us really well. We're all a bunch of degenerates, so
nice.
He fits in perfectly.
Yeah. Well, you were saying some of the band names you guys had before the Dead Eye Diks. I was in love with some of those names.
Yeah.
JD probably doesn't want me to name them off, but they were joyous.
Well, like I said before we actually stepped on camera here, like a lot of those names are what I would call really good punk names.
Oh, for sure.
You know, they would make great, punk names. And I mean, if you're going to have a punk band and that punk following, and that's what you want to go for, that's perfect.
Yeah.
But if you're going to go for a broader crowd, especially in a place like Calgary, which is still, I mean, it's got a great scene, but I mean, let's be honest, a lot of the fan base here is country. It's not going to go over well. It wouldn't go over too well. But I mean, the punk scene's strong here too, man. Like Calgary's got a good punk scene.
It's a little kind of
underground.
It's a bit underground, but
punk scenes are always that way.
It's
always that way.
That's right.
I mean,
you underground.
That's right. That's right.
If you start a punk band, you know what you're getting into.
That's
you know that you're not going to be playing the Dome tomorrow, but you're going to be playing these clubs for a long, long time. But you can do that, man. Like
for sure.
But then there's things like the Warped Tour and stuff that take on lots of punk bands and stuff like that, right? There's still
not sort of the punk that I'm talking about.
No,
you're talking about like hardcore.
I'm talking
Dayglow abortions and stuff like that. You know.
The plays in like an old warehouse.
Who just came through again. Like I mean,
Dayglows.
Yeah.
I've seen those guys a few times. I saw the Two Dogs fucking North American tour back in '89. Yeah.
Punk names are awesome, man.
Oh yeah.
Get it.
Oh yeah. Their love song they broke it open with was "Fuck My Shit Stinks."
Yeah.
So they do a great job.
Does stink.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I can relate to this music.
No, it's like I was saying. Like I shot Iron Reagan 2 weeks ago, right? Which is punk metal. And it's funny because like my favorite song that they played is like "Your Kid's an Asshole." 30 seconds, it's over. It's done.
Kids are assholes.
Nowadays, true. Aren't they?
Yeah, straight up. I'm gonna be honest.
My kids are cool, but they got a cool dad. So
watching your kids are probably an asshole. I don't know. I'm sorry, they probably are.
They can be, and sometimes. Yeah, my oldest daughter, man.
Oh, I still am. You know.
Yeah. My oldest daughter,
Well, and I'm at that age now, right, where all my friends are, 25, 26. They're all getting married, having kids. I don't know. They're all
do it.
They're all getting into that phase. So I see like a million baby pictures a week, and you know who you are.
Yeah.
You're watching
Who
podcasts.
fucking cares about your baby,
it's
man?
Like, they look the same.
Yeah.
They're like an alien in every one of them.
That song,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That song, "Your Kid's an Asshole," was written specifically for you.
Up, man. Like I'm in that stage of life right now where I can't stop getting baby pictures. And that wet, sticky one right after he was born. No one needs to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mom's all
what's that clear
sweaty
goo on his head? Looks like someone just Vaselined him for an MMA fight. I don't know. It just the head's all weird shaped. They never look normal.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know how people look at that picture and like, oh my god, it's such a cute baby. Because every baby to me when they're first born is like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah. When my first one came out, I was like, clean it up, and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Bring it over.
Yeah, I'll be sitting in the corner, just get ready, and have it all ready for me and that. Wait till it grows a bit of hair, and then it's even weirder when they come out with stragglies of hair. Like you know when Schmeagol turned into Gollum in the third movie, just like the halfway in between, and he's got like a couple strands. That always gets me.
Put it back.
Yeah, and everybody says that's the most beautiful baby I've ever seen.
Yeah,
that's just beautiful. It looks like the lollipop guy from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
See, and I have no problem vocalizing this, like, oh, what is that?
Yeah.
What happened?
What are you showing me here?
So you been to any shows lately, Dave? Like,
As a
I always
matter of
run
fact-
into Dave. I started running into Dave again when I was shooting shows. What was the first? I've seen you at a couple now.
Was it
2 or 3 now.
Stephen Wilson.
Steven Wilson.
Show fanatics.
Oh yeah. I
I know
go
this
to
guy,
a
he can't-
ton of
he
clubs.
loves
Well,
it.
you're going to shoot them. Your work is amazing, by the way. I really
Thank you
really
very
like
much,
that.
man.
Yeah. Last show I was at was just Symphony X. Was in
Okay,
town.
yeah.
Man, those guys never fail to put out an amazing show. I was really disappointed. As a matter of fact, they played the Mac Hall Ballroom upstairs.
Oh, they played the upstairs room?
Yeah, and the turnout was shit.
Really?
You know, it really was, and they're such a good band. Yeah, I mean, they're an amazing band.
Sometimes,
it does. So you know,
I feel bad sometimes when that happens. And
I did too. Yeah.
For me, I don't know what but the sole reason for me is they don't advertise enough. They don't get the name out for anything enough. Like even the Finger 11 thing that's coming up, and we've been advertising the crap out of it. Parflesh Travel have been advertising the crap out, but that's the only way I see it. Yeah, it's through us or through the bands that are playing. Right. I don't feel that there's any kind of other advertisement. Right. To fill the bar in. I don't know if these bars have someone that his job is to fill the bar. Because honestly, if there's bars out there that want to hire me, my Facebook, you know, I could literally fill the bar in 5 minutes with idiots that I knew from high school. Sure. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't understand why bars don't have guys on standby that can fill their fucking bar.
You see, I think the thing is that businesses have moved to the... Back in the day, like, and we're going way back, when you used to have a gig, you used to hustle tickets, go out, you would have to put posters up everywhere. That's right, You would have to get out there, and you'd have to create a buzz. But today, people
it's social media.
It's social media, but the problem is that people think just by putting it on their Facebook page that it's going to get out. Right?
See, that's covered. It's not true.
I know there's bars out there that have guys specifically, their job is to fill the bar. Yeah. Their job is to fill the bar. It's not just about posting on Facebook. It's messages. Yeah. Forceful, like what we do. I'm pretty forceful. Yeah. You guys that watch the show know I'll send you the show in a message. Yeah. You're watching that bloody show. And those guys, I don't feel that, you know, if I had a bar, I'm not going to rely on that band to fill my bar. Yeah. I'm going to make sure that you've got a following, whether it's your own or mine. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because it's my fucking bar.
That's right.
And I feel like the guys that are playing the shows, they're not doing that.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, lots of places used to have street teams. Lots of bands used to have street teams, basically, where they would go out and they would, you know, like, hey, man, want to buy tickets to this? I'll give you,
just kind of
two for one. Yeah. I mean, they'd go out. It's a hustle. Don't get me wrong. Sure. It's out there. They're hustling. But, you know, in a lot of ways, it needs to be done.
But if you own a bar, it's a hustle anyway, filling your bar. Because say you got a bar downtown, there's a million bars downtown, right? You got to hustle to be better than...
Like, Ian from Electric Revival, when they started out, he relayed this story. And, I mean, this is a long time ago, that they went out and, you know, they pissed a lot of people off doing this. But they went out and they put a poster, you know, on all the poster billboards and all the signposts, they covered 17th. From front to back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And they covered everybody's posters, what made a lot of people upset at the time. But when they played their show... Everyone showed up and everybody else because they couldn't even let people in. There was like 100 people out in the street listening to them play, which is phenomenal for them, right? It shows that they've got hustle, right?
But that's their hustle. Well, I'm saying these bars should be giving a sort of a hustle that's free to the band. You know what I mean? Because it's their bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I can't agree with you more. I mean, playing a bunch of the clubs that we used to play and the lack of support. I mean, we'd go in and have to give our posters. And sometimes the posters, sometimes the posters wouldn't even go up for you know, until a day before we were playing or something like that. It's like, what do you do? Do you want people in here, don't you?
They're doing you a favor.
I
think it should be a mutual thing of I'm going to bring my fans to the bar and you bring your band files to the bar, so I'm getting new. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, there's different variances of venues. There are some venues that are live music venues that basically they're out there and they're pumping stuff and they're producing posters for bands. They're doing stuff that a lot of bands don't do themselves, which they really should. Yeah. I mean, you should always come as a complete package, EPK, all that kind of stuff.
Right? It should be 50-50 on both sides.
Right? But I mean, there's also bands like, oh, okay, you've got a band, so they just automatically assume that, you know, you're going to fill the place.
You know,
I mean, you'll have your fans that come, right? Yeah. And especially when you're starting out and you're doing journeyman, you know, musicianship. Like, I mean, I might come to your show, but I'm not coming to every show. You know.
Yeah, exactly. You got to build that following, and it takes time.
If I owned a bar, I would want your fans to be the ones lining up outside. Because my bar is already full,
and you're gonna benefit from it, right?
Exactly. So, that's what I would want. I would want my bar already full because of my doing, and your fans are queuing up outside trying to get in my bar because you're coming to play.
Yeah. There's a bar over the Northeast. Are we able to plug a bar? Yeah. The Border Crossing. Yeah. Bunny Spooner over there. She does a hell of a job at you know, social media and advertising and stuff like that. You know, it's a pretty rough and tumble place, but it's amazing live music and a good stage and all that kind of stuff. So they do a good job for that kind of stuff.
It's always the lighting as well that
Yeah,
Plays
well,
a
I
huge
mean,
part
the
in some of
border
these
crossing
bars.
just put in some new lights and
Bunch
stuff
of new
like
stuff,
that. I
yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah.
still it's still. I mean, it's a good venue, but I mean, for me, photographing. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
probably not the best.
It's
no.
not. It's not a place I show up
What's
often.
the new
I've
Vega
done
like?
there to go
What's the
and
new
play
Vega like for lighting?
play jams and stuff like that, or photograph jams
Right,
that friends
right.
have been in. But generally, I'm
Jam
not there
session.
to watch music. Right?
Yeah.
I'm
You're working.
Blind Beggar. I'm Dickens. I'm all those kind of.
There's a
things.
new beggar out, yeah?
Yeah,
what's
new
the-
Where
Blind
is
Beggar.
it? Where is it?
Right
It's
on
on McLeod Trail.
Hooters was.
Yeah.
Same
Oh.
building. Hooters is gone now.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked anyway, that Hooters
it
did.
was
Yeah.
brutal.
The chicks were ugly.
It's nice. It's
You know.
got
The food
nice
was
lighting. It's
disgusting
got
too.
decent sound, all that kind of stuff. Actually, I've got photos up from last week
I was
or a week
looking
or
at
two
those.
Oh, no
ago already from
It's funny
their
too because it's
opening.
right across from the marquee.
Okay, yeah,
which
yeah.
They also do.
Yeah.
like
We did
food.
our very first gig at the old beggar.
Yeah,
That was the very
the
first
old
gig we ever
beggar
did.
was.
But the
was
new
terrible.
beggar needs
Yeah.
to move their chairs.
Yeah, they got to move their chairs. So when I was there, they had all their chairs in sort of the floor area. So it
Especially
was
if you
kind
want
of.
people dancing.
Yeah.
You want,
Yeah.
a lot of bands like that.
Yeah,
Part
for
of
sure.
playing, you want people right up there by
But
That's
to the
right.
same extent, I think they had that out because there was a baseball game and they had everybody in for the baseball
Oh no,
game.
was there a baseball game?
Yeah.
Oh, was there a baseball game, Blind Beggar? Oh, yeah, baseball is shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, was it?
Yeah,
waiting
but
for
from
that?
a bar business
Toronto's out now, it doesn't
perspective,
matter.
man, yeah, well, now it doesn't. But, it's...
Of all the sports to be watching, baseball,
Yeah,
mate.
but-
Come on, I'd rather watch paint dry. Get a table tennis game going. Fuck. Anything but baseball.
You'll-
Look,
you'll
next
get-
batter's up.
Yeah.
Fucking thrilling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get no disagreement from me, but I
Yeah.
mean, from a bar perspective, it's going to get people in. It's like hockey. It's like any other big
Yeah.
sporting event.
I don't understand it.
If they're
Hockey,
in
I understand
seats
a little
and they're
bit
going to
more than
drink,
baseball.
I mean,
Does
baseball's
Calgary
the
even have a
perfect
baseball
bar
team?
sport. It's the perfect bar sport.
You just sit there and drink.
You're bored out of your mind, so you're going to get plastered.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
you
boy,
got
man,
nothing
I'm gonna
going
go
on.
home and get plastered. Are you kidding me? I'm only paying $9 a beer if you've got something good on TV.
That's right.
I'll pay $2 a beer at home, and I'm happy as shit
Yeah, you
watching
can-
Everybody Loves Raymond.
You can have a
know?
wank in between,
Exactly.
and you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Rubbing my dick skin off.
We're on the same page, my friend. Cheers.
Dick skin rubbing.
Not together though. Let's.
Sorry,
He's spitting beer all
man.
over the
Laugh,
place.
man. You made me laugh.
It's like milk coming out his nose.
God.
I don't know. I think is it time for a? I think
Well,
it's time. Can we?
Yeah,
have
4
we have
minutes
to have
left.
a quick
We have to
shot
have a quick
before we
shot
go.
here.
Puke my guts up quick.
Yeah. So JD's got the fuck y'all. I'm from Texas.
I got the hustler.
You
I
got the hustler from LA.
From
and I
LA.
got a band called Chicken Foot.
So this is
Super band.
and
Cheers,
this is to
boys.
the fans as well here
Cheers.
for all the likes and views
Cheers.
we're getting lately.
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thanks for having me on there, boys.
Yeah. So basically, Dave, at the moment, they can find you at Best Day Never's Facebook page.
Best Day Never's Facebook page.
On iTunes, Best Day Never.
Best Day Never. There's 4 tunes on there. I think it'll
Yeah.
cost you 99 cents. Pick them up. They're good tunes.
And eventually, if they look and they can't find Best Day Never, look for Dead-Eye Diks because that's the new name of the band, and that's where they're going to find you.
That's where it's all going to be. Yeah.
We got the,
Yeah.
There's a
the
poster.
poster up there behind us. And
We're all about having a goofy good time, and it's going to rock your pants off.
right
Awesome.
on. It sounds like going to be a good time.
Yeah,
I'm
for
stoked
sure.
you
Do you
guys
have
to
any
get up there.
gigs
Thanks.
at all lined up?
Not
coming
quite
up?
yet.
Not quite yet.
We've got, like I said, about a month. We got the feelers out there. We're waiting for a battle of the bands over at the border crossing. and
Okay,
there's a
yeah.
few other places that
Yeah.
we're looking at. So
Well, we'll make
Soon.
sure everyone sees everything that's coming up. You let us know. We'll
Absolutely.
let them know. And that's pretty much it for this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
and I'm Dave.
Peace.
See ya.
See ya.
That was a good.